Righto, Reggies, we've got a little special interview before we rip into the Punt Show this week. We got Annabel Neasham herself on the show about a, 25-minute little interview or little chat we had with her. Just talking about Zamoya and her background and where she's come from. And, it was really, really good to have a chat with her and, hope you guys enjoy it. Great to have you on the Reggies podcast. Thanks so much for giving up your time just to have a yarn with us and our listeners. On the way back from Hawkesbury today, I see.
On the way back from Hawkesbury, so had to wait till the last to get a winner. But,
I've seen that. It was a good win by
It was a rainy
Tuned.
old day, but good win. Just got there in the end. So, I'm actually glad to be talking to you on the way home, make the journey home a bit quicker.
Yeah, nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, I watched the replay then of Tuned and, mate, give it a pump up. Worst part of the track, last of the day, something was flying down the outside and it still got there.
I know, it's been hard to hold out Mr. Zhang from Yulong lately, so he's winning everything, so it's good to hold his horse out.
Yep. How did Hiawatha, I think it is, pull up in the first? Is everything okay there? Because he was belted in the betting.
He's frustrating. Not sure he's applying himself.
Right.
I don't think any excuse there. Maybe the blinkers didn't. Well, they definitely didn't work.
Right.
So I don't know. It's got me scratching my head a bit. I'll give him a little freshen up and we'll try again. But he's a horse that I always say he's got ADHD. He really lacks concentration, and he just looked down the straight like he just couldn't concentrate whatsoever. And I was hoping the blinkers would help him concentrate. So the highs and lows.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
You're very honest. You definitely haven't sugarcoated it, which is gives us confidence.
That's
I guess. What you want in your trainer for sure.
It's exactly what owners want, I reckon.
Yeah.
When you say doesn't apply himself there, just I'll just go and let you know what a Reggie is. You'll know what it is, but I'm not sure what you would call it on your side of the world. But a Reggie's a sportsman, a woman, basically has all the athletic and sporting ability, but does like to have the odd beverage and rip into the cigarettes and eat the rubbish food. So pretty much could have gone on and made something of themselves in a sporting career, but loved to party and didn't really want to make the sacrifice and give up all the fun.
That's right. I'm sure you'd be familiar with someone like Shane Warne.
Yeah.
I was going to say, in the racing world, that's just like a couch jockey, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
There you go. Perfect. You don't want to make the sacrifices, but then you won't train. You'll turn up just before kickoff, probably get man of the match in 3rd or 4th grade, and as soon as the game's over, you're cracking a beer.
That's exactly right.
I like the idea of Reggie. Well, I reckon Usain Bolt was one of those. He used to have a McDonald's on the way to training.
Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of Reggies that sort of slipped through the cracks and still made something of themselves in the sporting world, you know.
Just pure ability and nothing else.
That's right. Shane Warne springs to mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was doing a little bit of a look into you. You moved to Australia in 2016, I think. Did you just come for a holiday and loved it a lot, or was the plan to come over and try and make something in the horse training world?
I came on a working holiday visa. I thought I'd probably do a year in Australia and a year in America, and then head back to the UK and see if I could get a job, perhaps as an assistant trainer, because I was having no luck getting a job as an assistant. And I was fairly new to the racing game. I'd always been horsey, but mainly in the equestrian side. So a couple of people said we should just go around the world and get a bit more experience and open your eyes and see the way other people do things. I came out here thinking I'd be here a year, and that was 8.5 years ago. I didn't necessarily envisage staying here and training in Sydney, but it's just the way it's worked out.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Absolutely not. You've, I think you're rise in the racing industry's been literally second to none. You started at, I don't know about started, but you worked for Kieran Ma in his stable, and then you launched into your own work. Absolutely timed the ears off it, didn't you, in the middle of the pandemic, August 2020, you decided to go out on your own.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that made it harder or easier?
Actually, looking back, I think maybe easier because people actually had money because they were stuck at home and couldn't do anything,
That's
or they
true.
were having
There
to
you
work
go.
from home, and they weren't spending money on holidays. So I found people were easy to persuade into a horse,
Yep.
despite the fact they
Perfect.
probably couldn't go and watch it. And the racing game's I suppose it was pretty resilient through COVID. We were lucky that we're working with live animals, so you're pulled over by the police. What are you doing? Well, I'm going to see my horses.
Yeah.
I suppose it was one of the I suppose few jobs that could carry on, and everybody actually had to be there. You certainly can't work for a trainer or be a trainer working from home. So
No Zoom
I was just
meetings
very
for that.
lucky in that regard, and I think because everyone was stuck at home, maybe people were watching the races a bit more because they probably were,
Yeah.
it was one of the sports. It was obviously a very popular sport anyway in Australia, but I think it was more so during COVID.
Yeah, yep. You can. They took everything else away, but I tell you what, there would have been riots if they took the racing away.
That's all we could spend the money on for a bit.
So I'm sure you're aware of this, but in your first 3 seasons, you had 285 winners, 37 stakes winners, and 8 Group 1s. And I don't want to compare, but just to reference, in their first 3 seasons, Chris Waller had 99 winners, Tony Gollan had 75, and James Cummings had 153. So 285 is just a fascinating number, and you must be very proud of what you've done in such a short amount of time.
I might tell James Cummings that stat when I see him in the tower in the morning, actually.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool.
I didn't know that stat, actually. But no, that is pretty cool. But I've just been really lucky to have the support, because there's a lot of good trainers out there, and there's a lot more talented trainers than me out there that probably haven't had the opportunities or the horses. So I was just lucky. I was lucky enough to be given good support. I probably was lucky enough as well to learn off Kieran to be fairly ballsy at the sales. So I bought horses. I suppose ultimately it's on credit, and you hope to God you get them sold, otherwise you're going to go bankrupt.
Yeah.
So I was just lucky to build a team quite quickly. But at the same time, with all businesses, you've got to be careful when you grow too quickly that the wheels don't fall off. And it's been hard work, growing at that rate. But it's now, I suppose we've got to a point now where we're trying to just consolidate everything, and we were just expanding all the time and moving into new yards. And now we're at a point where we don't want to get any bigger in size, and it's actually nice just trying to consolidate everything. But it all happened quite quickly. It didn't. I suppose looking back, when you say those numbers, you realise it happened quite quickly. But I think my start with Kieran was very good at preparing me for that, because obviously it came out of a pretty big successful stable where I was a small part of it, but I was a part of the Sydney operation, and that just set me up really well for going out solo.
Yeah,
absolutely. Annabel, we talk about like your start and how quickly you rose to success. Do you feel like Zaki was the breakthrough horse for you, especially teaming up with Jamie Carr and female trainer and female Group 1 winning jockey? Do you feel like that was your breakthrough and your first big one?
Without a doubt. And he may well yet still be the best horse I ever trained. He was a superstar, and to come along in my first year of training, it's just no doubt that propelled my career and my team. You just, I suppose, put our name up in lights. Well, probably I didn't deserve to be. I'd been training 5 minutes, but yeah, he was amazing. 4 Group 1s plus an All-Star Mile. Highs and lows. Favorite for a Cox Plate. Got scratched on the day. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about what training was going to be, with the ups and downs. with him, but it was mainly ups, and he took us on an amazing journey. And I had, Mwanga probably wasn't quite the star that Zaki was, but he was still a very good horse as well. He won 2 Group 1s in my first 12 months of training as well. So to have those two together at the same time was, very special.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Now it's on your website, Annabel Neasham Racing. So I just come across it and I read about this Mongol derby that you competed in. 1,000-kilometre horse ride in 10 days, riding up to 13, 14 hours daily in the saddle. It says you're partnered up with someone, so I don't know if you were taking turns riding or whatever, but you've ended up winning it. Wow. How'd you feel after that? Because that would have just been brutal.
It was a good weight loss program. I lost weight on it. I think I lost about 6 kilos. But it was an amazing experience. I didn't go over there overly prepared. Didn't really know what to expect. But,
Reggie style.
And I was actually meant to do it with Kieran Maher, but he lost. And I just piggybacked off him because he wanted to do it, but he couldn't be bothered to apply. So I said, I wanted to do it as well. So I said, I'll apply for you. I'll do your application and I'll do mine. But I'll need to use, I think it cost about 20 grand to do it, which I didn't have. So I said, I need to use your name to get us a sponsorship.
Oh, yeah.
So PointsBet sponsored us. And he then fell off Jamaica, I think the week before we were due to go, and broke his leg. So he sent Adrian Corboy, his horse breaker, with me, which was way better because it was like I had my own personal horse breaking whisperer guy, like he's a genius with horses. He'd never left the country, so he had to get an emergency passport. And it made for a pretty amusing trip. But we somehow managed to win it. I think we did it in 6.5 days, and that was pretty grueling. It was riding from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. You ride the horses. They're Mongolian ponies. They're pretty small with a short gait on them. They're fairly uncomfortable, and I think we could carry 5 kilos with us. So we had a saddle bag, with a bit of kit, and we'd swap horses every 40 kilometres. You'd get to a station, your horse would be vet checked. If your horse's heart rate was too high or if it was lame, you'd have to sit there for 2 hours like a punishment.
Right.
But if your horse passed, you go and pick another one at that new station, and away you went again. So it was a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Would have been a one of those things
it's
where
the only derby I've won.
What's yeah, nice. Oh, well, I'm glad you said that thing with the vet checks at every station, every 40 Ks, because I just feel like people who aren't in the racing industry and don't know too much about it just have this horrible opinion that, they're just used for money. And I just know that is not true at all. And these things get looked after like they're children.
Better than most paddock horses do.
So I love when people say just little comments like that where the horse's health was at the front of the agenda, and that's the same in the whole racing industry, and I know that's true. So it's we get up at 3. Well, it was 3:30. It's now a bit later, which is nice because the track times have gone back. But traditionally 3:30 a.m. alarms, and you don't do that. Unless you love the horse, and that's all. That's all I. Ever since I was a little girl, it's just my whole life. It's just been horse obsessed, and the staff are the same. Each horse is. A lot of our strappers, they have their favourite horses that they want to take everywhere to the races, but it's not. It goes beyond that. There's strappers, riders, your vets, your farriers, and no one would be doing the job unless they love the horse. And it's all we do it for, really. That's right.
You talk about your journey starting at a young age and like your journey with horses and equestrian. Like, whereabouts and when did it really start to kick in that you knew you wanted to work with horses?
I knew while I was at school, I just thought, what on earth am I going to do? I want to work with horses. I did eventing to a reasonably good level, but I realised I wasn't going to be an Olympian. I was a Reggie. I wasn't going to be I was trying to work out what discipline could I go in that would be a career with horses. I actually had a stint in London, and I just missed the horses too much. And a friend of mine suggested, well, why don't you try and get into bloodstock? So more the breeding side of the racing. So I did actually do that for a period of time, and had some great jobs. I actually worked for the Queen,
wow.
a private stud at the Royal Studs, which was amazing. But I just missed there was no real adrenaline kick with that. So that's why I started thinking maybe more down the training route. I was not going to be good enough or light enough to be a jockey, but I thought maybe training would be good. And they're fairly transferable skills actually from eventing, where soundness, balance, all of that horsemanship stuff's very transferable into racing. And I think even Rob's got a polo background. We're now training a partnership, and he says the same. When you've worked with horses all your life, it doesn't matter what discipline it is. It's quite easy to switch in and out from different disciplines.
Yep. Right. Now, we went to the Magic Millions National Sale in June, teamed up with Pulse Racing Thoroughbreds. We bought a written tycoon by Pippa Charlotte Colt, and we named him Zamoya. That's how you say it, in case you were wondering. I'll tell you what it means off air. What were your
I'll have to Google it.
Your initial thoughts? I know he has some filling out to do, but I hear the best part about written tycoons is the small ones are the fast ones. And you also trained Pippa Charlotte before she was retired. I think she just had the one start. So,
well, the first thing was I felt old when he walked in the yard, because I thought I wasn't training long enough to train the daughter of a horse I'd been training. The son, of a horse I've been training. So that was my first thought, because I hear all these trainers saying, I just trained the great dam of that horse. And I think, gee, you've been around a while. And it only seemed like yesterday that Pippa Charlotte was in the stable, but she was very sweet, well related. I think she was a sister to a Way Game, who won the Magic Millions and ran second in the Golden Slipper. So I knew the family really well. And when I saw him, I thought, God, he's the spitting image of his mother and his auntie, just not big at all, but really sharp looking. And Written Tycoon, obviously an amazing stallion. So he's in pre-training at the moment, but he's due back into the stable next week.
Yeah, that's right. We're looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Lots of guys.
I'm just going to get the dictionary out and see what this Zamorium means.
Yeah,
I don't know if
may
you'll
not
find it.
find it in there. I wouldn't have thought, but
It's a bit more of an insinuation.
Probably in the Urban Dictionary.
not even in there. We've kind of made it up.
Yeah.
But we'll let you know. Promise. Lots of guys who bought into him. Lots of listeners who bought into him. I don't think they ever would have thought of owning a racehorse. Betar jumped on board. They subsidised the shares to make it cheaper for people, and we end up selling him in about 4 minutes. So when you were talking before about piling all your money in, and it's a bit of a risk because then you've got to sell the horse. We were the same, and then 4 minutes later we were going, you beauty, it's all
Crashed
over.
the website.
So, crashed the website.
Well, let's go again.
So,
Let's go again.
Well, that's right. That's what we're saying.
Let's buy 10.
Let's. She thinks big picture.
Yes, investments.
Look, regardless of what happens with him, we are Reggies and we are going to have a lot of fun. So I hope that you're ready to rip in, because there'll be events that Betar will jump on board with us. We'll put events on for the owners, and we absolutely cannot wait. So thanks so much for coming on and having a chat. And
Appreciate it very much.
get to know a bit more about you, and hopefully we'll be hearing from you very soon. And look, I'm not going to say let's target the slipper. That might be a little bit too
ambitious.
but maybe the Coolmore next year.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be nice. Just turn him into a $30 million stallion deal.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? First go.
The definition of a Reggie.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, thanks
actually,
very much for having me on.
one more. Oh, two more questions. I tipped on the show Mighty Ulysses last start. Oh, well, last time it was nominated. And you scratched it from both Caulfield and Newcastle, I think it was. And he lines up. Is he going to line up on Saturday?
Yeah, pile it all in
Oh.
on him on Saturday.
Good. 'cause
That's
I've
what you
got
like
it
to
written
hear.
down already.
If the rain is coming, I'd be piling more on.
Yeah.
Wow, mud skipper.
That's what I said too, because I saw Newcastle. I think it was Newcastle. Was it Newcastle and Caulfield you nominated him for last time?
It was Caulfield and Cranbourne Cup and the Gong.
And
But
the
he
Gong,
drew the
that's
car
right.
park in the boat.
That's right. Yeah.
And he's not the most straightforward horse. So, and both his wins with us. He's an import, but both his wins in Australia have been on soft tracks and just hasn't really let down on the firm tracks. So I'm just really looking forward. He's not the easiest of horses to ride. So hopefully Hippo can figure him out pretty quickly because it's his first ride on him on Saturday. But he's a very, very talented horse. He's probably the most talented horse in the race.
Yep.
But he's also probably the trickiest. But I'm just hoping with that wet ground, he's each way odds. You can go each way if you want, but I reckon he's definitely one of our best chances on the day.
Yeah. Beautiful. I just can't stop watching that first up run. So I've been waiting for him to get his
straight
crack.
past Buffalo River.
Yeah. And this one is a friend of the show, some would say, in the Winterbottom over in the west. Lady Laguna, she's been backed on our show a few times and she's got the chocolates for us.
Heavily backed by myself.
And
had a lot of faith in it.
This man sitting next to me absolutely loves
I love
James
the stripes.
McDonald.
I love J-Mac. It's a great friend of mine and a great friend of the show. So what are your thoughts for this weekend?
Well, let's hope Joe Mac puts in a good ride because he's flying in from Hong Kong just for the one ride.
Oh, I seen that.
And actually that's all he's allowed to ride. When they're in Hong Kong on their contract, I think they're only allowed to leave Hong Kong to ride in another meeting if it's a Group 1 race.
Yep.
But she just didn't settle at all down the straight for whatever reason. But that's the only sort of bad run she's put in. And I thought actually she didn't get beaten all that far considering how much she did wrong. But back around a bend. The only slight query is I've always thought she goes a little bit better Sydney way, but we haven't actually tried Melbourne way since she was a 3-year-old, and she's a much better horse now. So she's had 3 gallops around Ascot now and is working well. She's got the inside draw and she's a massive chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I love to hear.
Yeah, no doubt that'll play into what you do in the next hour when we actually record the show.
Yes, heavily.
All right, we'll let you go. Thanks so much for that. Really appreciate it. And we'll hopefully hear from you soon once Zamoya gets back into his work.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
You will. Thanks very much, guys.
All right, thank you.
See you later.
Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Welcome back to the Reggies Punt Show, here with 3 blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. Hope everyone's had a cracking week. We've got a huge show tonight, or today, sorry. We've got a massive show coming up. I already can't wait for our last segment on the show tonight because there's been some movement.
It's going to be
Let
some
me just say that.
trouting.
There'll be a bit of trouting just in case we don't win.
Yeah, if it's our only chance to trout, I'm
Fucking
using
oath.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Jace has put the boys on his back
Yes.
in the last
Yeah.
few weeks, and it's just
There's
great.
no I in team boys, but there is in win. So
We wouldn't be
all
winning
right.
without mine, so shut your hole.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
And I've just, I've really dropped the ball, but you know what? I've been the jockey whipping you.
Yeah. Mate, that's why it's a team effort, eh? Jace has absolutely killed it, like
But
you said.
it proves how quickly shit can change because in 2
Couple of
bets
wins.
and a couple of wins, shit has just skyrocketed.
Hasn't it? Hasn't it ever? Hey, Tommy Button went to Townsville today, had 3 red hots. Got 1 winner.
Yep.
Others were unlucky.
Yep.
Head honcho missed the start. He just plays up like a second-hand lawnmower, so
Yeah.
it doesn't shock me at all. But Synced Hair, just going well.
That's great.
Just going real well. And he's taken Aolani to Doomben this weekend.
Ooh, to big.
Because it won a Country Cup qualifier. So now the Country Cup finals is on at Doomben in race 5.
That's always a
this
great
week.
race, eh? Watching all the country
Yeah, it
qualifiers
is.
come together in the big city.
That horse is actually the one that he drove fucking 10 hours. So drove it out there, couldn't find the track, had no phone service, and turned around and come home because he missed the race.
No.
So Keto has sent something through.
Has he?
Yeah, he
Separately?
has. And I haven't sent it to Quinn, so I'm just going to quickly send it to him now.
Are you just going to
Just
stick it
sick,
to him?
cunt it.
Nah, just send it to him normal. So yeah, we'll just hear from him. He did say not real good here, old Keats. So we'll just see what it says, and if it's shit, we'll cut it out.
Sounds good.
Morning, listeners. Michael Chance, North Queensland's host presenter for Sky Racing. Before I go into today's racing at Rockhampton, I just want to have a quick
Sounds
chat
like
about
Barb's.
the Country Cup final at Doomben this coming Saturday. And one horse in
haven't listened to
particular was Aolani, trained by the very astute Tom Button from Bowen. Look, she's a lightly raced 5-year-old mare by Frosted, who qualified for this race by winning the qualifier at Ingham on the 16th of November, and she won very easily. This mare has won 3 of her last 4 and heads to the big smoke in form and rock hard fit. Look, it's always tough for the North Queensland horses to take the long float trip to Brisbane just a couple of days before the big race, but Tommy Button adopted an unusual training preparation for this horse some 6 weeks ago when he headed off to Ewan for the qualifying race for this cup. He got lost, went straight past Ewan, literally within 100 metres of the track, and kept heading west until the fuel tank told him to stop. The race Aolani was supposed to run in at Ewan that day had been run 2 hours ago. He made a decision to turn around and head home. A 12-hour round float trip with Lani aboard just to get her ready for the long travel. This horse has the stand-up road kilometres in her legs, the sound of TBR's squeaky wheel bearings for 12 hours, so don't be frightened by the travel, listeners. She's been prepared appropriately. This could be an absolute masterstroke by Tommy, and we up here in the north wish all the TBR team the very best of luck come Saturday. Gabrielle Simmons will ride and has a great affiliation with the horse, having won 5 times from 7 attempts.
Wow.
Wow, that
Good
is.
stuff. What was his name
I
again?
forgot who he said he was.
But yeah, so Button's trained her for travel
Trained it for travel. Done a 12-hour round trip.
just to get her ready.
Just to get the miles in the legs.
Yeah, that's fucking oath.
Miles in the wheels.
I mean, mate,
Michael,
yeah.
I think he's
Michael,
out.
on your mic.
Oh,
I
Mick.
forgot. That was,
Sounded like the pig off fucking Looney Tunes.
that was fucking qual. That
was
would have been
beautiful.
hard to do.
Peg
So
over
yeah,
his
all
nose.
the best, TBR. At Doomben. I'm sure him and B2 will be catching up at the track and after.
Yes,
I'd
for
assume.
sure.
Righto, let's get into the. Oh, by the way, let's just give a little shout out to BetR, our wagering partner.
Ooh, ah.
Just before I forget, BetR, BetR. Download the app, start punting with them today. They've fucking got all the specials, all the promotions. It's bigger, it's better. And,
Yeah, the app's better. Like, I don't know if you haven't been on it for a while, but it's a breeze to use. Heaps of promos,
it's
like
silky
Groper
smooth.
said.
And
Love
it's
their work.
Well, it's the best bookie in the fucking nation.
We've got data
Actually,
of the week.
world. It's international, so
Oh,
yeah.
well, yeah, Jake Paul. Yeah. We got data of the week coming up. That's presented by BetR.
Oh, and what happened last week, boys?
What rhymes with Quinn?
Win! Yes, Quino.
Dead on fifth.
How good.
Oh, yeah.
But see, that's what makes the data
Fuck
of the
yeah.
week special. Because if you had it just went with another bookie and put it on to win or place, guess what? You got fuck all.
Indeed, you did. And you're getting winning odds and value just to get fifth, top five.
It was beautiful.
No one else going to
$3.50.
fucking give you that.
No.
If you back a winner and it pays $3.50, you're cheering.
Oh,
And
fuck
we
yeah,
got
you are.
fifth.
Top five.
That's right. And that's
$3.50.
why keep your eye on the data of the week later. Gropes is up today.
Yeah, I'm having me go.
He's having his go.
But
Don't
we
need to sprint
will,
last week.
first of all, we'll go to the championships. Let's
Wanna
get
print? Should we hear the print?
Let's, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yes, let's print.
We got one?
Yeah.
Won't hear much from me.
Horse 13, Super Smink.
Oh.
Chris Parnham on board, paying $10 a win, $3.30 a place, thanks to Better. I'll have 1 unit each way there.
Yeah,
And I just
panic.
like the Parnhams, and I just hate pipes.
That was needed, thanks,
So,
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rocket Truffies raring to go. Horse 13, Super Smink,
Smink.
ridden by Chris Parnham. Trainer is D. Morton. Anyone with the name Morton, got to be a winner. Let's go 5 units at $3 a place.
all over the place.
Jump on her, stay hard.
Great bet in the
Righto,
end.
Reggies. Group 1 racing. We're off to Ascot. Number 13, Super Smink. 2 units to win and 3 to place. Number 13, Super Smink. Cheers, boys, attack.
Bloke, young Travith. Wherever Travie ends up batting, he's going to come out and he's going to absolutely cart his cunts around the park.
Copy.
So I've got him for top home team batsman. I've got him to score the most runs.
Yes.
Paying $5.
Let's
All
go.
five.
That's in the test.
That's in the test.
We're heading to Cranbourne, bro. Race 5, old son. Harry got style.
Didn't he?
Paying $7.50 a win,
Just.
$2.60 a place.
pissed
Thanks to
him.
Better. We'll go 3 units a win, 2 units a place for a bit of a safety.
What are you really getting?
Fuck yeah, boys. We've done well there.
That was a great
That's great.
print
Everyone was
clip.
on the smink. Actually, that just reminds me, by the way, I've got something else to play. Getting it to you now, Quinn. I'll continue on. It was a good week, boys.
Yeah, it
a good
was.
week. The smink in the group 1.
Well,
Smink and Cricks.
Well, both of Jace and I's individual bets happened to be in the segment we needed it in.
Yes, that's
Which was the
exactly
best
right.
part.
Yes,
Fucking oath, the old
exactly.
boys. I'd take a win in the old boys.
Fuck yeah.
Any day of the week.
And then, did anyone watch the railway? Was it the railway? Yeah.
Yes.
Did you hear the call?
The commentator
Oh, the
said
wrong
Sox
horse.
Nation.
I felt so
Sox
bad
Nation
for him.
won. I went, no, it fucking didn't.
I felt so bad for him because he's a gun, that bloke. And they know every horse's colours of every race of every day they're on because they're not looking at anything. They're looking through binoculars
Yeah, exactly.
the whole time. So it'd be so hard, but God, he's butchered it.
He
I
did,
felt bad for,
majorly.
for all of the fucking
People who
owners,
thought,
man.
yeah.
They've just won a Group 1 and now the replay is just...
Well, I'm
shit.
Yeah, they're never going to be able to sit back. Oh, you hear, watch this win.
Just
Just
YouTube.
mute the cunt.
If they just YouTube
No,
the
it
railway.
actually meant ours, though.
Yeah.
It was ours.
Oh, it was a howler.
Yeah, but
oi,
it's all good.
cricket-wise, we literally said worst case scenario. Even if we fucking shit the bed, we just need Travie to get some runs.
That's right, and he did. That's exactly
He was a
right.
shining light in our big fat turd of a nation.
What did you say? You said something about Cranbourne last week, I heard.
Cranbourne.
Just play that for me, Quino.
Rightio, you bunch of misfits. Used to live down the road, and being a Mexican, I am qualified.
Just Luke Smith.
Sick
Yeah.
of fucking Barbary saying how things should fucking sound when he's a fucking red-headed Queensland fella that scoops up shit for a living. Don't care that they're fucking spelt similar at the end. That means fucking absolute diddly squat. It's Cranbourne and Melbourne. Melbourne and Cranbourne. Cranbourne. Not Cranbum, not Cranbourne. 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 And Melbourne. Melbourne. Over and out. Go do this one.
Cranbourne.
Oh, fuck! I pissed
Cranbourne.
myself for that.
Cranbourne.
Melbourne.
Just had to
he
say it a
is
few
just-
times just to make sure.
He's just wielded Polly then.
Oh, we don't even need to fucking trim. We will, for just eventually, but
Well,
don't even need to trim him after that. Cause
I think there's pressure. The most pressure is on one man, one individual.
I know.
Yeah, it's not
on
the
this
old
show.
boys to claw back. It's not us to hold the
Well, it is
lead.
the old boys. They've got a lot on.
They've
too.
got a bit on their plate, but
there's
Barbary,
one man who
that
hasn't-
needs to claw.
who needs to at least see the front.
Yep.
That's right. Before we get into him clawing, let's do the champs.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I can't wait for the listener to do his bets, just so that we can call him
Big
stuff.
water.
Calling the opposite or similar shit.
But I'll have a go. 3-leg multi again. I need this to win.
We're swinging.
Yeah, there's 2
2
weeks
weeks,
left.
boys.
There's 2 weeks left.
Gloves are off.
So
I'm fighting dirty.
the segments of where I am in each segment's gonna dictate what I'm doing here. So 3-leg multi for me. Has anyone heard of a shory? Yeah,
Not in
a
Horton.
little shory. Yeah, people down at that live in beach towns will know. Little shore dump. This is a shory. Different.
Okay.
Ascot race 2, number 2, fly with caution. Now Pike's on the favourite, and I reckon it's a false favourite. Royal Toronado. It ran last week. Got pipped late in a dog fight down the straight. He's ran every second week or backed up week after, like 2 weeks in a row, since the 14th of August. And it is almost December.
Wow.
This is his 9th start, this prep, the favourite, $2 favourite, the Pike's on. And I think this fly with caution is having its 4th start, so it is on the up. Improvement to come. Meets it better in the weights than when it got beaten by Royal Toronado 2 starts back. And it's $3.80. So it's fresher than the favourite, on the up. And it'll be fitter now than 2 starts back. So I just reckon it's
Pike tax.
unbelievable
Potentially a
bet.
favourite.
Unbelievable bet. Possibly best of.
Yeah.
Ascot race 2, number 2. That'll actually be after these, even though it's an earlier race because WA is behind. First race I'm going to go to for the day is Morfettville race 4, number 4, Spirit of Camelot. Great win last time. Has to lump fucking 60 kilos, but it should be too good again. Old Solar is riding again. Toddy panel. And that'll be into
Started.
the Sandown Guineas, race number 6 on the card at Sandown Pisces. I don't know if you guys watched it last start with J-Mac when he was on, but wow, it was
Yeah,
unreal.
it was quite
and
impressive.
that was second up. So what's it going to do now? Third up, peaking.
Paying a fuck ton less as well.
$2.50. Yeah, throw it in though. That's actually the best of. Don't worry about fucking Ascot. That is the best of. Pisces, into Spirit of Camelot, into Fly with Caution, $21.20, and I'm just lumping the 5
Oh,
units. Yeah.
wow. I thought you were going to do a little bit of like a 2, 2, 1.
Nah, we're lumping.
Just fucking lump.
Just
Shory, mate.
Getting stuck
yeah,
right
shory, big shory lump.
Big sure
Yeah,
lump.
nice.
in it. Nice, Grog.
What do you got, Tommy?
Yeah.
Well, boys, I've got a 3-leg horse multi here too, because as Groper said, there's 2 weeks left. Gloves are off. I'm scratching, biting, fucking
Lumping.
doing whatever I fucking need to.
Fuck yeah.
And because of that, there's a bloke called Gibbo who's been on fire lately, lads. So I had a chat to him today and see if he fancied any.
Yeah.
And between us, we've come up with this multi.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, yes. 50-50 input.
Yeah, oh, mate. Fuck, not at all. He just let me know he liked these, so this is them. Gold Coast race 4, horse number 1, HE Icon to win. Gold Coast race 5, horse 1, Celestial Blaze to win.
Blazing up.
And then in the Gold Coast race 6, horse 3, Bow Rider to place.
Why does he love the Goldie so much?
Well, because he's from there. He likes his home track.
That's where he goes
Brizzy
on
and
Saturdays,
Goldie.
isn't
Are they
it?
on the poly?
Sniffs around.
Oh, Gold Coast Poly and the Gold Coast Barbs.
So he's on the Gold Coast Barbs. So he's gone. That's the multi there. Now better don't have the markets currently out on it, but I've just plugged it around in my head, and I reckon I'm looking at a number around the $38 mark.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to have all 5
Oh,
units.
lumping.
That is a
We're
lump.
lumping.
Well, my ratings, I rate a bit differently to you, and I've got it at about $32. So,
Right, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Too
I'm
easy.
I'm not in the double digits and I'm not multing. I'm going a single horse at Rose Hill
What the
race
fuck?
7.
What's the point of that?
Oh, sorry, boys. I'll quickly find 2 more and just lump. But I'm going to lump on
That'll
one.
get you fuck all.
And it's number 3, Contemporary. So you're getting $8.50. So it's decent.
That's good
Decent
lump.
odds for a lump on a single horse.
Good
But he
lump.
first up had great form last prep. It absolutely loves the 1100 and blinkers are on.
Oh, yes.
Gear change.
Geary.
Jason Clett on board, 55 kegs. Godolphin Blue, you know I love it. Barrier 11, which is sort of car park.
Bit sticky.
In a 13-horse race, but we'll make it work. He'll fucking make it work. So $8.50, all 5 units, lump.
Was that at where?
Rose Hill, race 7.
Yeah. Right. So that's all right.
Oh, sorry, boys.
No, I was in the barrier.
Yeah.
She's all
I thought
good.
you meant odds. You were like, oh, that's all right.
Oh, up against Keats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, actually, I wish I could put...
And the rat's on.
I wish...
The rat is on.
Is it against... Nah.
Yeah. You said race 7. You fucking lied to me then.
Well, I'm looking at it
Oh, no,
right now and I can't find Keats.
I'm at the wrong track. Shut up.
Right, so anyway, oi, just quickly on Keats. Can I put 5 units on someone to put in the RLC? Keats is racing. This has got to be Omen. And it just never wins.
It wasn't an omen the last 18 times.
We discovered it about 2 years ago.
Nah, it did actually win one couple back.
Fuck, I'm
did.
all about if anyone finds something with a bit of juju,
Yeah, but
chuck
Keith-
it
It's
in.
just
But
been
with-
recycled a lot.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it
yeah,
has.
yeah. It's Keats Recycling.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's a good little race, that, Jace. I like it.
That's You're getting a
Contemporary.
lot of value, I think, mostly because it's first up, but I just think it's
I
going to be
think
a class
that
above.
is a very good bet. Love your work.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Now, who we got for the listener?
Cannot even remember his first name, but know his
Dylan.
last name is... Oh, that's it, Dylan Hazard.
Dylan Hazard.
Dylan, take 5.
For those soccer fans, Dylan Eden.
Eden Hazard. Yep.
There's a lot.
There'll be a few of him getting
risk
around the course
assessment,
tomorrow.
Control measure.
Hard
Today,
hat.
sorry.
Anything. Fucking
Yeah,
anything.
PPE.
Fuel,
Yeah.
yeah. That was a good
Out
one.
of bounds.
I saw that in the group. Someone
Fuck,
said
there's a
you
fair
get 2
few.
club lengths when you go near him.
They can't fucking pick this shit.
What's
Why
he
is
gonna
everyone in the
call
RLC?
Yeah, that's what I'm keen for.
Because, like, I think everyone's sort of started to clue on that you just give yourself the shit as well.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that's how we are. You don't fight it.
Is
mate.
everyone in the RLC changing their last names to shit that can be like easily fucked with? Because we've got like fairly normal sounding last, like Jackson, Dahl, Keating, Ward. You know, it's like you got to really think outside the box. But these cunts that are liking the post to be the punter, just
It is.
they're asking.
changing
And
their
it's just,
names.
and it's crazy that it's just so random too. How they're getting picked.
Well, it fucking
It
is.
is.
I know.
It really
that's
is.
what I'm saying.
That's what's good about social media these days. There's apps that you just go
Right.
Bang.
copy the URL,
Copy, paste, bang.
bang, and it gives you a randomizer.
Spin the wheel.
that in
Hey,
you.
we got to hurry up because the
Pound.
dog is going to run. But we'll go with fucking control measure.
Let's go with water.
Let's go with risk.
All right, lads, put your fucking hard hats on. The safety officer's here. This week's on bets. I'm going to stay away from Aussies in sport.
Thank you.
Nice.
I actually want them to win.
Okay.
So, in that case, we're going to the ponies. So we go Caulfield, race 3, number 11, Cadavar, paying $5.50. I'll put 2 units on that. I'd give you form, but I don't know fuck all, so I'm just
He's honest.
going on what I like the look of. So there we go.
Big shin on.
Rose Hill, race 8, number 7. I think it's Zadaki. I don't know, Jace, you might be able to help us out on that because
Yeah, it
everything you
would
say
be
is
Zadaki.
true and 100% fact checked. So
It is.
we'll take $8.50 for that. We'll put 2 units
It's
on
not
that also.
ex-idiarchy.
And then with my last unit, we'll multi those together in a win multi at 46s.
Oh,
So yeah, cheers lads. The more ya, the fucking more ya.
Yes.
Yes, thank
well
you.
done, Hazard.
Okay, now you're going to do the thing
Yes, I am going to do the thing
after the race.
after.
Yes.
Okay.
This thing just blew out to 101s. For like,
Fuck off.
like it's back into 61s now, it says.
Did
But
it lose its leg on the way to the fucking
Did it get
box?
stuck into
Oh,
a phone?
did it? Did it?
Well, hang on. Yeah,
Fucked
it is.
right off.
So it's Warrnambool race 9, horse, dogs 3,
How?
St. Tommy. We've gone with St. Tommy.
You can figure that one out.
It is the complete opposite of what he is over here.
Look, it's pretty easy when we're just looking for a dog
He's
and
no
we just see
saint, but-
Tom and we're like, yep.
And it was paying 30s, which looked juicy, and now it's paying $67.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Which is
Anyway,
not-
green light.
Not great.
So
Now I'm going to be pissed if it wins because I got it at 30s.
yeah, 34.
But it's all good. 390, Warrnambool,
Just
race
fucking
9.
win.
St. Tommy. No, but nothing
St.
inside
T.
it. Kick
Yeah.
up, kick up, kick
okay,
up.
it's not terrible.
No, it's
okay,
fucked.
and it's slow.
See you later.
This is very lackluster, isn't it?
Hang on. Might run a place. Nothing's
The number
catching
7
that
is
7.
already
Holy
almost finished,
fuck.
cunt.
He's going to kick up underneath, old Saint. He'll run a drum. Get us our money back,
Just
Tom.
fucking win. Look at his little white paws. He's got little shoes on.
Oh, he's run third, but there wasn't 8 dogs in it.
No third dividends.
No 30.
That fucking sucked.
Yeah, no, look.
It's too small.
We saw one
The
dog.
Fucking too.
We looked
the dog's
at,
too small.
Yeah, he
you
needs
looked
to
at
eat
one
more.
race then.
I know.
One, and we seen a Tommy. And just-
That's why we just see Omen and we
That's
see
all right.
Tom and we go, that's
Look,
perfect.
it was pretty
There's our
last
Omen.
minute, wasn't it?
It was. There wasn't extensive research, but hey, the people that make that segment possible every single week is the Lover Greyhound organisation.
They are.
Well, they fucking are.
That's who they are.
I said it last week, and as you're listening, it is Black Friday, so it'll be your last chance to get on all the sales. So how about you fucking wrap your ears around this sale? It's 100% off for a former racing greyhound.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
100% off. Why? That's literally not paying a single fucking dollar. And they look after all the medicine, vet, needles, all that stuff. So add it to your family. Add a little furry addition to pick up the vibes around Christmas and silly season. It's
Yeah.
perfect
Oh,
for
the kids want a dog for Chrissy, do they?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
fucking
Money's
how's a
tight.
free
Oh.
one?
Santa might be able
This
to
Black
afford
Friday
that.
sale goes for 365 fucking days. So jump on board. If you're not looking to adopt and you just want to donate, go to lovergreyhound.org.au, get in touch, find out all the finer details, donate some pocket change, save the $2 and put it towards a good cause, boys.
Bloody oath. Love your work, Jace.
Thank you.
You always do such a nice job of that.
I appreciate that.
They should be very happy with what they're receiving from you.
I think so.
Okay. Now, like we were talking about 5 minutes ago, one bloke under the pump here. Big time under.
Literally
Big
flat,
time
and there's a
under
pump
the
on top of
pumpkin.
him.
Well, how many more have we got to go, Grut?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
We've got 3
including
punt
this.
shows,
Yeah,
but the last one's going to be the recap. Because we can't, like...
No.
It'll be the award ceremony.
Exactly right. Because if we kept it going till that week, you wouldn't hear from us until the new year.
Nah.
So, like, live.
Yeah.
So, 2 weeks, and then we'll have our final punch show where we announce the winners and all that. So, there's 10 units. You've got... Think of it like that, boys. You got 10 units
Oh, that's
in each segment
Wow.
to fucking swing.
to lump.
And B1 and B2, look, they're both struggling, but as we have seen, can I just show you a little stat here from the old boys? I counted it today because I did the put Jace's bet in with Travis Head, so I did the final
Adjustments. Calculations.
Rocket is positive 100 units for the whole year, right?
It's wild.
And he's won 3 bets.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Just
wild, eh?
let that sink in. And there's 2 words that spring to mind. When you're down, it only takes 1 bet, so you just never
surrender.
Never.
Oh, no. I've cut you short. Sorry, mate.
No, you never.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Never
yeah.
what? Well, fucking figure it out.
Just figure it out.
3 bets. We've been going for, what, 40 weeks?
Yeah.
And he's won
That's
3
all it
bets.
takes.
And he's positive 100. So it just goes to show you only need that 1 to come off.
Fuck, you just need
It's
50...
like Button's first fours.
Yeah, literally. You
Watch
need a
him
$51
peel one of them off.
NRL multi, trifecta, first 4, something. It can just quickly change. I was fucking down and out shit in every segment, and now I've got some sort of pride in this.
Yep.
Because I picked 3 horses to run top, or 4,
And you've done
3
it.
of them.
And you're
That's all
the
it
reason
takes.
that we're in front now. But
I
that's
don't
another
want to gloat
segment.
too much.
We're five units behind still. Barbs is behind Button. It's fuck all. It's $1 $2 winner away, you know. But they have been hard to come by. So let's hear from B1.
Then
He
his son.
he had his bets in before I woke up this morning.
Wow. Yeah, because he's fucking traumatised.
Yeah,
from last
from the
time.
fishing trip.
He'll never do it again.
So, yeah, let's hear from him.
Reggies, TBRB1 here on the road south for the Country Cup final, headed to Doomben. Might have to pop into the Big Girth's house, learn how to tie a Windsor knot, go to the races on Saturday. With these two country races that are at Doomben, there's the Stampede and the Country Cup. I'm going to concentrate on them two races.
Ooh.
As I probably know a little bit more of that form than the other races today on Sunday. So I'm going to go with race 3, Doomben race 3, number 3, the Hanger Cat. Brett Kavanagh travelled this horse out to the west, out around Bar Calden to qualify him. He was virtually unbeaten out there, and then they brought him up to Cairns one day when I had Northern Pride in the race, and they backed it off the map to beat him. I think that's sort of good form for this sort of race, and I think he's the best horse in the race. Barrier 3, Jimmy Ormond, that will do me. I'm going to have 2 units to win on him at $3.50. And the other race is Doomben race 5.
Oh, here we go.
The Country Cup. I'm going to have number 7, Sky Forger. Look, going through the form with horses for my horse to beat. I picked up on this. This horse has, I think they got caught a little bit with runs, and I think they've been playing a few games. They've brought the horse back to 1,100 metres and 1,000 metre races, but all his form over 1,500, 1,600 was top shelf, and he was giving them a touch-up when he was over that distance around the bush. So I think he'll come into this race. Bubba Tilley to ride Pat Webster. I'm pretty sure Bubba's won this race already. He always seems to lift in these country sort of championships. So I'm going to go with it, 2 units, the win on it at $7.50. And with my other unit, I'm going to have it on my horse because I think she's the up-and-coming horse in the race. She's probably been racing in a little bit lower company, but her record is very good. I think 5 wins from 13 starts and 5 wins from 9 starts for me. So have a little sneaky unit on her. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
How good's that?
I love that he's chucked one on his own.
Yeah. I was a bit worried.
We
there.
always love that.
Yeah, I love that.
Mate, Sky Forger's drawn the car park out in 17. Bubba Tilley on though. That's awesome. How good's that when he gives us the insight? Because obviously all these horses have been racing around the tracks that he goes to, you know.
Who was it? A listener that backed Bubba Tilley the other week?
Yeah,
what was he saying?
2 weeks ago.
Don't be silly. Back Bubba Tilley.
That's it.
That's him. Fuck yeah.
Perfect.
Well, that's good. He's gone the 2-bet play, and you can do that in a race like this because Ailani's 26s and Skyforger is $6.50. So either way, you're going to be picking up a collect if they win.
Right, he's young fella.
Yeah, yep.
He's a young fella.
Righto, Reggies. No fucking around this week. Straight into it, boys. Let's get into the skinny end.
Left!
Just weird.
Yeah.
Left!
So, I'm going back to what I know. Going back to Doomben. Little George Moore Stakes.
The
race
Moya!
8.
Come on.
I'm going to be backing number 6,
What are you whispering
Safrado.
for?
It was very good first up. I just think with natural improvement down in the weights, Front Page is a very good horse. We've got to give him 3.5 kilos. He's down on the minimum. Drawn perfect for him in barrier 6. I think he just maps to get a really nice run. Namazul roll forward, ensure a really good gallop along with Prince of Boom and Rothfire. Obviously, Front Page will be smoking the pipe behind them, but the weight does worry me there.
Open your mouth!
Did he just get a tooth pulled?
I'm going to have 2 units on
He's whispering.
race 8, number 6, Safrado. 2 units at $7 at the time of recording with our lovely friends at Better. And then the very next race, I think this is the best bet of the day anywhere in the country. Race 9, the Magic Millions Pirata Plate for the 3-year-olds. I'm backing number 4 here, boys. Give me spates. I'm going to have 3 units on it at $2.90.
Fucking mouth cunt.
And he was very, very good last start. Had to do it weaving a passage through the field. And meets basically the exact same carbon copy field here. Apart from the Gerald Ryan Stilly Alexia Galloper Amazing Eagle, the 1, I do not know much about it. Obviously, it was a very impressive winner first up in Sydney. I just think from that gate, Maps to get a lovely run. Barrier 3. James Orman goes aboard in Brisbane's best, we trust. So I'm going to have 3 units to him. The win on him. That's Doomben. Race 9, number 4. Give me space. Good luck, boys. Good punting. Good luck to Butts. B1 fucking McButton. He's got a horse in the Country Cup Challenge final at Eagle at Doomben on Saturday. Really wish I could be here for it. Big Girth, like I said last week, I'm off to Perth. Get on the plane in about an hour and a half after recording this. So, yeah, good luck, Big Girth. Like I say, wish I could be there, but unfortunately not, mate. But I'm sure you'll give him hell and she'll be in it for a long way. Anyway, boys, keep it stiff and happy punting.
Wow.
Mate, is he just... So there was a few options for me there. He's either very fatigued, like he might have had a big day or something and he's just on the run, or he's had a stroke, or he's just got a tooth pulled and his mouth's still numb. You know how it's
That's true.
Because I was just like, I don't know.
What's the fucking Bell's palsy when you just give him a
Oh,
half of your face?
I knew a mate who got that.
So he'd be on a plane now. I was going to say, can we please call him just to say,
was he
all
fucking... Right? Was he calling us in the airport maybe, or in the fucking cabin?
But it doesn't matter. He was fucking had a list.
Because normally he goes, Reggie!
He just went...
Can we try and call him?
I'm going to jump on the Bluetooth.
He'll be in the air because he called me before we got here.
When did he send it to you?
I want to say, bro,
let me do the
pins
math.
and needles in your shoulder.
Try give him a call. I'll turn my Bluetooth.
Yeah,
but I think he will be in the air because he's flying at Perth.
Well, we can try.
Well, they can pull the fucking plane over and give him service.
That was fucking
pilot's
funny.
number?
So he's gone. Before we move on, he's gone to the George Moore, which is a fucking very hard race. Rothfire's first up, front pages in there, Prince of Boom. Surely it's come back a better horse. It was fucking terrible last time in. Hidden Wealth, it's
Had
going well.
injuries last time,
He's
didn't
gone to Sofrado, back to what he knows.
Yeah.
That's where he made a name for himself.
That's a fucking friend of the show.
Yeah.
That was what
He made a name
kick-started
for
his
himself.
career.
Imagine if that was the horse that got him.
He's backed it a few
it'd be
times after.
fucking biblical.
It'd be a fairy tale.
Give me space, he reckons best of the day, which is excellent news. Let's try and give him a fucking bell.
He'd probably be in the air, but just in case.
Yeah. Well, no, if it doesn't ring.
Just so we know it's showing that we
Didn't
care.
ring?
Nah, it didn't ring.
No.
You don't know.
Well, hopefully it was like a mix
Leave him
of
a
fatigue,
fucking
maybe trying to be a bit quiet.
Yeah, nah, didn't ring.
No.
He'll let us. I'm sure he'll fucking let us know tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll
the
be up us.
reasoning.
Oh, if we're way off too, if that didn't sound fucking funny.
Nah, fuck no, that wasn't a quality issue.
Mate, I was fucking crying.
Yeah, that was honestly. You just went, what the fuck?
Well, it's like he just blended 4 words into a little one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
good.
He was under the pump.
Sorry,
He is under the pump, literally. Maybe that's why.
I don't
'cause he's
mean
nervous.
to fucking. We don't mean to do this.
no, when you hear it, when all you know is a bloke's voice for 2 minutes or sometimes 6 once a week, then you're used to hearing it. And when it's all of a sudden different, you notice.
That's the thing, man. It's not like we're meeting for the first time and we're just going, you sound like a fuckhead. We're like, we've known you for a while
That's not
now.
what we said.
No.
He just sounded different.
Yeah.
I don't want to know if he's
I want to
okay.
know
He's
if
me
he's
mate.
gotten stung by something.
Yeah.
Yeah, as he ate a bit too much peanut butter and it's closing up his throat.
True. Nah, there was a dead set lisp there. Anyway, Group 1.
Was it him?
Group 1 racing. Yeah. Fuck.
It was Bomb
Is there an
Tarbury.
imposter?
Hey, we'll be able to tell he's Group 1 recording.
Oh, shit.
We'll
There's
be able to
another
see
one.
if he's
I've
actually-
got to get through.
Oh.
No, like, as in, I was laughing that hard. I was trying to listen to his bets.
Yeah.
We're back at Ascot for the Winterbottom Stakes, boys. Oh, the
big bad
summer
West.
top.
Cold ass.
The summer top stakes, as we call it. Yeah. I'm going to keep it pretty short and sweet and tell you why I'm backing W Pike /
Fuck off.
G&A Williams.
Give us the rundown again.
Did you see him ride 2 of the first 3 last week? And the one that they missed was by a fucking literal hair.
Bee's penis.
And that was race 2. Fuck, I was laughing going, look at these fucking Pike and Williams.
Just
Number 2, Western Empire, $3.70. First up, Drew Gate 1. It gets back and it was held up in the straight. The winner roped them in was very good, but it had all the room down the outside. Pike had to weave. Run second, missed. Gate 4, perfect. He'll appreciate that. Overpass, best horse in the race, but he's not first up and he drew the car park, the absolute car park. he'll have to work across. And Ascot's been fucking... The swoopers have been on there lately. It's been hard to lead and win. So I've given him the Shaminda. Lady Laguna, her form from over a year ago is well and truly good enough to win this. But is she going that good? Don't know. And Drew Gate won. So very sticky. That's why I've settled on Western Empire. Yeah, 2 favourites, drew bad barriers, but are still a massive chance. And the other 2 I gave a chance, who are definitely in form, was Mar Harbour and Roped Them In after its last start. Yeah, so that's me. I'm going 5 units Western Empire. Right,
let's hear from your father.
Yeah, please.
Reginald's, I'll try something different this week in the Winterbottom.
Oh, will you?
I do think Overpass is the best horse and will go close to winning, but no value there for Keto at $2.90. So let's have a little trifecta play and try and up the winning odds a little bit with only 2 weeks to go in that G1 segment. We'll have a trifecta here. For first, we'll have number 1 Overpass, number 2 Western Empire. For second and third, number 1 Overpass, number 2 Western Empire, and number 5 Mahaba. All 5 units at 125% of the official Betard dividend. Until next week, happy punting. Stay safe.
Well, that could be large.
Yes,
really,
it could be.
really large.
Right.
Jace?
Mine is mixed with a great friend of the show, mixed with a fucking cockload of juju.
Yeah.
Wherever we put this fucking Neasham interview, it'll make a lot of sense.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put it in before now.
Because I'm going the Stripes, number 15, Lady Laguna. Annabel Neasham and Rob Archibald trained. J-Mac on board. We personally asked her, I said, do you think it'll win? She gave us a bit of a rundown, you'll hear. But I just think the omen's all there. When you're talking to the literal trainer, it's a friend of mine. I wrote it off a couple of times, but I had a great, great win. When we used to do the all-in segment, that was one of the big wins we had on it. So I'm going back to Laguna. Barrier 1, probably not the best, but J-Max on board. It's the one race that he's racing in Perth.
Yep.
Coming back from Hong Kong, 56.5 kegs.
He's riding, flying in for one ride.
He's coming all the way over just
On
for
Lady.
Laguna. And just hang
Flying
off his
in for one
cock. So
lucky
I'm
lady.
fucking swinging off it. $5, all 5 units on the win.
Righto, mate. Sounds good. What has Peter got?
A winner.
Righto, Reggies. Group 1 racing. Ascot, race 8, the Winterbottom Stakes. Well, everyone's looking at Overpass. And I love Lady Laguna, number 15. J-Mac on the back. Annabel Neasham trained. Drew the Great Barrier. I won off it before. So let's go. 5 units, Lady Laguna, $4.60, thanks to BetR. Cheers, boys. Attack.
This is beautiful stuff because Pedro's nipping.
Oh, and you've
and
gone
guess
the
who
same.
I've gone, baby?
You
Lady
dirty-
Laguna.
You big
Horse
dirty.
number 15. I just like J-Mac and see Annabelle there as well and just thought, yeah, good combo. She's down in the weights, even though it's only a couple of kilos.
Yeah.
Like it's not much
It's
of a
still
difference.
something.
It's weight for age, so
Yeah.
all the mares and fillies get 2 kilos off the blokes.
So a couple of kilos off, but I just like the horse.
Yeah, and obviously-
top weight, like I said, drawn the park was very hard to get on.
The absolute.
You know, and it could shoot forward and lead or whatever, but if it gets any drama,
That's what it'll do.
yeah.
But if it
But
gets
how
any
much?
dramas, yeah.
That's right. So anyway, that's me, and I'm pumped that Pedro's gone that, and Keto has gone a trifecta.
I'm glad you have all gone it too. No one on Western Empire.
Well,
the
it's to
winner.
the point
Big
where
G.
I can't, unless I
the winner.
swing the fuck.
Fuck that little grub.
Unless I swing the fuck out of my shoes next week, I can't really achieve a win in the Group 1. So I just need to make it respectable. And
Yeah, but
so
you
it don't
see,
really
that's-
phase
You
me.
see, just
Terrible
swinging for the
attitude.
hills, Jay.
Yeah, but I like Lady Laguna in this race.
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
week
yeah.
I can swing for the fucking hills.
You're right.
You
If
could
get
put her in
win
a
here-
trifecta though.
If you get a win here, you'll have
Don't
to
tempt
swing.
me.
But you can run second here probably, but Western Empire.
I'll be swinging next week. I've got literally no fucking chance.
Anyway, we'll hear from Rocket, eh?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was actually the only one who went the full 5 units to place.
Yeah.
Turned out
Smart
beautiful,
bet.
didn't it?
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. Group 1 tip this week is at Ascot. Race 8, Horse 5,
Oh,
Mar Harbour.
great bet.
Gate 6, 4-year-old Bay Gelding. He's in form. Good win at Flemington last start. Quality sprinter. 5 units at $10.
Oh,
a win.
love your work.
Jump on it. Stay hard.
You know why that's so good? Because he is on negative 50 units.
Oh, so he'll go completely.
So he'll just go straight,
0.
and you're positive 2.
Mm.
You're 52 units in front of him or something. That's just the ultimate bet. Did he know what he was on?
No,
Um,
he wouldn't have a fucking clue because he's not on. He's not on
Not on
any
socials.
social media. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm
he's
jealous.
like,
That's probably why
every
he's
now
got.
and again he's like, "Hey, how are we fucking going anyway?" In that.
Yeah.
thing.
Great bet. That thing, third up, peaking, in form, coming over from Melbourne.
Gropes, how far are you off the lead?
I'm neg 8, and you're
Ooh,
on
so it's only
positive 2.
10.
Yeah. Pedro's 0.2. He's literally, yeah.
Just nipping.
He's 0.2 of a unit positive. How good Fuck. Keto's only neg 24, and he's got a trifecta.
Yeah.
Like, it's all
That'd be
happening.
huge.
This is great stuff.
It is. Barb's is neg 45. Like, that's fuck all. Rocket's
Yeah.
neg 50.
No one's in neg 100, are they?
No.
I'm
can
pretty
get
close,
there.
aren't I?
No, you're 70.
Mm.
You can't possibly get there, mate. There's only
No.
10 units to spend.
That's true. Fuck yeah. That's a win in my books.
Let's hear from, hear from
Barb's and then his father.
Let's just hear
Yes,
if Barb's is okay.
Please, Barb's.
Righto, Reggie's a Group 1 Winterbottom Stakes at
He is at the
Ascot
airport.
this Saturday.
He's in the kitchen.
Coming to you live from the Newstead Brewing Co. bar at the airport. About to jump on the plane and fly to Perth.
Are you going to Perth? I didn't know.
Interesting race this. Bjorn Baker obviously knows how to travel a horse to win over 1,200 at Ascot, overpass winning the last 2 quackers.
He's back.
And,
He's back.
Last year's Winterbottom, so
He's back.
3 for 3 track and trip. And I think he's probably obviously the horse to beat, but barrier 16. That's a bit of a worry. But at the best of the locals, St. Mines Bravo Centurion, Luke Fernie, Chris Parnham, but he's also drawn alongside overpassing 15. I really don't. He's taken all before him. He's 6 from 6 this prep, and the sky's the limit with this horse, but I just wonder where he gets to from that gate. The other one for mine, the other of the Eastern Staters that I really like is Lady Laguna, but barrier 1, it could be a bit of a death trap there. So I just don't know where to go here. It's a little bit of a weird one for the ones in the market, but I'm going to have a 2-bet play. I'm going to have an Eastern States bet. I'm going to have 2.5 units on Mahaba for Graham Begg and Jordan Childs. Barrier 6. This son of Prodigy Boy has got a terrific distance record over the 1,200. 3 wins, 3 seconds, and a third from 8 goes. So I have 2.5 units on him at $10. And the other one, the other best of the locals that I like, from barrier 4, William Pike, Grant and Alana Williams, number 2, Western Empire, son of Ifraj, ultra consistent, very good on good surfaces, does enjoy the track, and I think he'll prove hard to beat as well. So I'll have 2.5 units on him at $3.70 at the time of recording. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Well, he could not have sent through.
Was he helping him do the dishes?
He was inside the dishwasher.
Wait, but I'm pumped because he's healthy.
He's healthy.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Unless
he's
he
all
did
right.
that other 1 second on the way out. Like maybe he's had a fucking 10
You know
drinks.
what? You know what, Jace? You're right. We did know he was going to Perth.
Yep.
So you'd think that he'd be able to get the recordings done before he goes to the kitchen at the airport.
Bit of pre-planning before he washes the dishes.
But no, thanks,
Nah,
mate.
it's good. He's
I'm
still
glad
got it,
that he's
man.
all right.
I'm pumped that he's all right.
I want to know which one he did first, though, because you heard him in that order.
Yeah, he could have recorded. He might be getting on the plane, his bell palsy, just fucking ripping his cheeks down.
Maybe he was at the gate and he was just like sort of in the corner, not wanting to annoy everyone.
Yeah.
Be rude.
It would make sense.
So he's not going to go, Reggie!
In the middle of a flight.
Probably get tackled by security.
Yeah.
That's a good
Good
point.
on you, Barbs.
Good on you, Barbs. Nice punting. Let's see
Hear
what
from his father,
B1, his father, has to say.
son of Button.
Reggies, TBR here for the Group 1 segment this week, the Winterbottom Stakes over in the West. Look, number 1 for me, pretty simple, best horse in the race. Every time he goes over Western Australia, runs the house down, he's too good for him. Number 1, 4 units to win. And with my other unit, you guessed it, because I'm a whore for a first 4. Listen up, here's the numbers. 1962. Good luck, happy punning, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Fucking oath.
Overpass, rope them in, saloon bar, and Western Empire.
Geez, that will be paying heaps. Fucking heaps.
This is what he needs.
Oh,
he is actually,
can't.
unfortunately, running last.
What if he just
in the
leaves
segment?
it for very, very late and pulls off a first
Just
4?
mic drops us.
Oh, just walks off and says, fuck yous.
The walk-off home run.
Literally.
Beautiful.
Well done.
That's the winner bottom, all done and dusted.
Cheers.
Good on WA. It's good that they go over here nice and late in the year. They get their 3 big Group 1 days. And, yeah, it's definitely on the bucket list to go over there and do a trip to Perth and go to the railway. Probably go to the railway, I reckon.
Just stay there the
That's
whole
meant
week
be
and go to
their
both,
biggest
mate.
day. Yeah, true. Fucking why not?
Cricket, railway, and Winterbottom.
It's a fucking great place, Perth.
Yeah.
Still
I
yet
rate
to
it.
go, but I would love to.
The air's real fucking dry over there, isn't it?
I've heard that.
Yeah. Fucking fuck us
dry,
over at
yeah.
Aussie Titles one year.
Bastard.
Yeah.
We didn't know, but it was like so dry. Couldn't have been any fitter as a
Oh,
crew.
yes, I have heard this,
And we didn't even make the round of 16. We just won Queensland
Should have trained in the
title.
fucking aircon, mate.
That's what the other boys did.
Oh.
They were trained in the aircon, and we were like, oh, that would have been a good idea. But we had 2 extra days on the piss over there because we got knocked out so early.
Perfect.
So
And we
worked
well.
out great.
Should we
Let's dart. That's a good idea. Let's dart. I'm going to have a go.
Can we turn that
better,
light off, Quinner?
Better dart of the week. We love it. We got a win last week, Quino. We run top 5. We yarned about it at the start of the show. I gave him a go to Quinn, but that doesn't mean I don't get a go.
No, fuck no.
So I'm going to have a go. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Rose Hill, not the Tab Highway or the Midway, the Tab Country Classic.
Oh, yes.
There's 24 runners. The number 1's been scratched, so we won't obviously hit 1 or go again. What we're going to do is 2 to 20 is on the board.
Yep.
21 will be the cat's eye. 22 will be double 11 if I hit it. 23 will be bullseye, and 24 will be double 12.
There you go. So all the numbers are sorted.
All
One
the
is
numbers are
out.
sorted.
We've covered
One is
ourselves.
out.
Quino's moved.
Now, I'll tell you what, there is one that I want to hit. And
Can
I
you
hope
tell
I
us
hit
who
it.
or
No,
nah?
I'm not saying it till after.
Okay.
Right. Well, maybe that was another race.
Anyway.
You
let's
ready?
Throw.
You right, Tom?
Yeah, mate.
Righto, let me line it.
Boss! Oh, is it in? No, it's not.
That was almost a double. I thought it'd be no chance of hitting the doubles.
He's missed.
Go again.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
It's all right, mate. I did it 6 times.
Oh! Ow!
Right.
Lucky Quinn's moved.
That's all right. 3rd time's a charm. No! He's out again.
He's missed again.
A little bit more down, I think.
Look how nicely grouped they are.
Yeah, your
Fucking
good
aim
areas.
down.
Your good areas just aim down.
Aim fucking down. Oh, he's out still. We'll have to reload him. We'll have to reload
I'll
him.
get up. I'll grab him.
Go, Jace, reload this useless
Oh,
cunt.
this feels good. Have some of that.
This useless cunt. Yeah, I'm not panicked though. Who gives
Nah,
a
it's not. It's
I
super
fucking
far
panicked.
away.
The eyes shut has got me fucked
Yeah,
this week.
frazzled. The kid is frazzled.
It's in.
Just quickly reload.
Lean in.
He's equaled my record. He's equaled
Oh, he has not.
Hey!
There we go. So,
Was it 8 or 16?
It's 8. It is 8.
Oh,
It is
wow. Sharp
wow,
shock.
form.
Holy
Oh.
fuck.
Not a bad horse.
Tough going. I'm crying again.
Holy.
Sharp shock. Draws gate 20. Beautiful.
No.
It does it.
Are you sure it's...
Wow.
Are you sure it's... Oh, no, we don't want it
Where
in the
are
16.
we again? Which race?
Rose Hill Race 6, number 8, Sharp Shock. Reece Jones on board, RP Northam. training. $17, $5
We'll
a place
get
is
something
great.
good for a market from Bet after that.
But the best part about that is that
That
BetR
I
will look
missed
at that.
7 times.
Groper's missed 7 times. It's drawn 20.
Welcome to
It's
the
a
club,
shock
brother.
if it wins, but it doesn't have to win because they're going to put up a special market. That'll be under the BetR specials, Reggie's Dart of the Week. Download the app, get amongst it, baby. We're on a heater.
Yep.
Fucking oath.
Fucking hell. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted
You've
to make,
joined,
I wanted to make you feel
Yeah,
better.
thank you. You've joined
That's all
illustrious company, mate.
That's all I've done it for.
Thanks. I appreciate
purpose.
that. Yeah.
Can't believe I've hit glass.
I hit the foam when I did mine, but I don't think he tonked glass.
I can't believe Quinn moved. He had no fucking faith. And
Is that what frazzled you?
I think so.
You thought, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Quinn
I'll
doesn't trust.
blame
Quinn,
Quinn.
what
Quinn.
the fuck?
Wasn't
You
my
win
fault.
once and you think you can just call the shots, mate. Fucking hell.
Anyway, download the app. There it is.
Please download the app. Top 5, top 10. Who knows what we'll get?
I reckon surely they'll give us a first half there.
Oh, no. I reckon top 5 will be
Yeah.
350 again, maybe.
That's
We'll
what
see.
I'm leaning towards.
That's what my ratings will give it.
Yeah. Well, they haven't shit on us yet. They've always given us a nice, fair,
Oh,
good.
fuck.
And now we're back to 2-2-2, I think. 2 wins, 2 draws,
Richie
2
Benno
losses.
numbers.
2 for 2.
That's right.
Righto. It's time. It's time for the old boys.
Time!
Woo, 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 you fucking idiots. Okay.
yes.
So, if you aren't aware,
If you aren't.
Rocket hit a 250 unit win earlier in the year. 4-leg try scorer multi, same game multi. Got it. Bang. Old boys are in front by a couple of hundred units, and we've just clawed and pegged and scratched our way back. We got close and then rocketed one another. Keto kept winning a few. There's one man who hasn't won anything, but we won't mention him.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Rhymes with
It's all good.
Edro.
It's all good when your team's winning and you're going shit.
Yeah, that's all right.
That dragging you along. You get a few extra games. I wonder what's happening now in the camp.
Are they panicking?
Well,
They'd be panicking.
they'd be panicked.
He doesn't. I've
Mate,
tried
in
to
their
kind of.
heads, in their heads, they'd won the trophy 2 weeks after Rockets
Yeah.
multi hit.
That's right.
And look, the way
They
you
had the
cunts
cupboards
just
dusted.
absolutely carried on, you'd think we'd just won it as well.
Oh well, it's been. We haven't. When's the last time we fucking led, if ever?
But what
in this
happens if
segment?
they win again this week and then that's the only time we've led for the year? I had to get it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's fair.
exactly.
I'll
my
be
point.
humble at the end.
But just
I'm not
know-
being humble now. I'm
just
fighting
know
dirty.
that we've
right.
set ourselves up there
Yeah.
to
Fuck,
just cop
yeah.
an absolute
that's-
hiding.
That's
That's
fucking
all right,
sweet.
mate. That's
Hey,
all
as
right.
long
Like,
as you're...
could it be the biggest early crow of all time? I
Yes.
didn't say we've won. I'm excited about
I know.
hitting the lead.
Yeah, we just hit a couple of woos.
Guys, as long as
I just had
you...
to let a couple of woos out.
It
As
was
long as
built
you're
up.
aware that if we now go down, we'll cop it.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That's
mate.
fine.
We fucking cop it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every week.
So,
Yeah, Rocky
we get
calls
called
us a
mean
name.
names every week.
Except for last week, he was quite nice.
as a team,
Yeah.
we're minus 102.4. As a team, they are minus 124.
Oh,
So we've got them by 22 units, boys.
Let's go.
22 units.
2 weeks to work with.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I wonder if they know.
Is that this show and next show? Or is that 2
Yep.
weeks after this
nah,
show?
this show.
This
and
show's
next show.
second last.
Yeah.
Next week's the GF.
Ooh, yeah. Now,
Fire up, Canes.
as you would have heard, because we will have put the Annabel Neasham interview in before this. She gave this one an almighty fucking tip. And I had it, swear, hand on heart, had this. I was backing it anyway. And this is the reason I asked her, because I just wanted to know what her opinion was. Got scratched the other week, boys. Remember when I backed Mighty Ulysses?
I do.
Cranbourne Cup last week. It was also nominated in the Gong. It was nominated at 2 tracks. I said, I'm going to the Gong. If it starts at Cranbourne, I don't want a piece of it. She scratched it from both. And so I said, right, you've withdrawn it twice. Is it going to start? And she said, you know what she said. What did she say?
She said,
Pile it all in."
on.
The Moya. The Moya.
fucking Moya.
Wow.
Rose Hill Race 8, number 2, Mighty Ulysses. Touch of rain wouldn't hurt. Give us a touch of rain, but it'll run a race either way. Let's launch $10.
The wetter, the better.
We're getting $10 a win, $3.30 a place. I'm going to have 3 and 2. So 3 units a win, 2 units a place.
Come on,
get me
Split
units
lumping.
back.
Yep. I like
Fucking
it.
oath, let's go.
That was the biggest rush of confidence when she said that. Didn't even hesitate, just said, just pile it
and
on
obviously it's still a horse race.
Yeah.
She did, as you would have heard, said that a touch of rain wouldn't hurt as well.
She's also a bit of a Reggie by the sounds of it.
Yeah, fucking absolutely.
So, but yeah, that is great confidence. What do you want to hear?
Yep. Righto, let's hear from Keats.
I'm nervous about these olds.
Better.
Now that you've just trouted.
Hard.
Won't sleep tonight.
Just dig the studs into the ground.
Nah, fuck.
We fucking got them. Fuck them.
Reginald, old boys don't surrender. It's great to see we raised you three to keep on digging, fighting to the finish.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we've deliberately let you blokes get back in the game and now take the lead, provided your confidence, and now it's time to test your losing mental strength. Hope you lads enjoyed the week because you won't see it again. Better Ben, Keto's Collectors always goes back to winning strengths. We are off to Ellerslie, New Zealand, the Armour Cup 3-year-old stakes. There's a horse called Checkmate to be ridden by the great Warren Kennedy that has huge upside and just blows them away on Saturday. $4.60. That's not enough value to support my opening statement. So let's multi him into Caulfield Race 5, number 1. I Am Unstoppable. Down in class, back to a turning track. Just wins, $3.20. Still not enough. Let's go Morfettville Race 7, number 2. Volcanic Express, $3.30. All 5 units, them 3 to win at $48 on the bigger, the better. Happy punting. Come on, the old boys.
Why is he doing that? He can't do that. There's no way.
We're not allowed it.
I don't know about I Am Unstoppable.
Where's Ellerslie?
Ellerslie?
Not where is it? I know it's in New Zealand, but which race did he go there?
I didn't hear the race
I
number.
thought you said
actually.
something cup.
I just heard New Zealand and I was like, okay.
Sure, all good.
Was it? No.
I
do
missed
not
it.
remember.
All sweet.
But
There's 2 others anyway that
race
need to win.
5, number 4.
Armour Cup, that's it.
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Oh, checkmate.
Not a bad horse.
Big Warren Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, good.
Adam Scott training.
Oh, he's taking his time from golf.
Yeah, no, I can't believe he's gone and done that to us.
Mm-hmm.
Ellerslee's on.
Absolutely swinging.
Yeah.
That'll pretty well fucking. I mean, we could obviously do the same the week
Surely
after.
that does not happen.
Yeah, but 48 to 1 says that there's 1 in 48 chance that it might happen.
That's right.
Exactly right. That's literally how it works.
Right. Let's hear from one of you two. What do you got? Come on.
I'm not swinging.
Here's the man.
Look, I don't want to trout too much, but I've done me bit, boys. Just between us, I've done me bit.
Oh, have
I'm not leaning on yous, but I'm saying I reckon this is the week where I'm fucking hoping you will just bury
I've got
these
us,
cunts.
but Groper can too.
I can keep shitting on them, but I want Gropes. I want you to get a win in here so we can all just fucking hold hands and jump in a circle and we've all done our bit. So
and he doesn't have to feel like
no, he doesn't have to feel like
like you've been on the
boys.
bench for the grand final.
Yeah, he's not number 17 in the GF playing 5 minutes. And Tom and I, 5'8" and half back, and we've just tore him apart. But anyway, it's all good. Rose Hill.
Drivey.
Yeah, that's quick drivey. Rose Hill, race 5, Harlow missed. I believe we had this in the dart at one point. It's coming off a win. It's 4th up, ready to go. I've got my units to play, so I'm just going to go 5 all on it for the win. I think it's paying $5. Just like it, boys. Just one of those feelings
perfect.
you get. It's
5
a nice
at
little win.
5.
5 at 5.
That's what you did last week.
Yeah, 5 at 5. Give me
And
some
you
fucking,
just won.
Give me some fucking McUnits.
What race number was that, mate?
Rose Hill 5.
Copy that.
Rose Hill race 5, sorry.
Horse number 10, mate.
Yep.
Horse
Harlow.
number 10.
Nash to
Harlow.
get the cash.
Love your
Yep,
work.
absolutely.
That is
Big
fucking...
Sarge training. Just loves it.
See, that's a responsible bet, that.
It is. It's
That's
a responsible little chip. It's a
fucking
little
excellent.
shit on top of the old boys.
Yep.
Big creamy turd.
Righto. Here he is, the old fucking...
Oh.
the old ball and chain.
Big anchor.
Let's hear from the anchor.
Oh, watch him steam.
Hey, Reggies, old boys versus young guns. Righto. Couple of things.
Here we go.
First up, Groper,
Great mo, mate. Suits you, bud.
Thanks, mate.
Makes you look a little bit hard. A gangster. Jace, yours look like your eyebrow had come down for a drink. Shocking, mate. And secondly,
Okay, here we go.
you know, this old boys segment, this is a team sport. Jace, you seem to forget this, mate. You know, I'm just plodding along. I'm like the prop of our team. Here's the analogy. I'm the prop. I'm just setting it up, rucking it up, trucking seed. You know, I got me lock out the back, ball playing lock. That's Rocket. He's doing a bit of fancy stuff. And Keats, we'll make him the 5'8".
You're fucking
he's running
water boy,
wide. He's
cunt.
throwing stuff here, there, and everywhere. But as a team combined, we are the old boys. You know, coming into the finals this next couple of weeks, shit's about to change. We will prevail, old boys over the young bucks.
He will see money.
How about you and your eyebrow just chill, little man? All right, here we go. Ascot, race 6. I'm going to stick with Ascot for a bit. We're going number 8, My Aloha.
Wow.
$3.90. William Pike on the back. And I'm going to go to... I have 2 units on that too, sorry. And then Rosehill, race 9. Number 14, Townsend.
Oh, like it.
Thanks to Beto, that's paying $3.50. I'll have 2 units on that. And with my remaining unit, I'll multi them 2 up. Thanks to Beto, they're going to give me $14 for that multi. So, Ascot, number 8, My Aloha. Rosehill, race 9, number 14, Townsend. Cheers, boys. Attack!
Yes.
That
We've got an
was-
attack.
That was fucking.
It's stunning.
Your
Have you heard
eyebrow
that
has come down for a drink.
It's a classic of his, but he hasn't said it to me yet. So that's why it's kind of stung.
I've never heard that.
I think I've heard the
That
old boys
fucker's-
pump it out. And then looking over, it's like, yeah.
Kind of.
See, I can't talk at all. with that at all.
You're a
I'd
fucking
say-
Dagestani wrestler.
Yeah, I am.
I'd say my fucking eyebrows
am.
are more prominent than my
Yeah,
mustache.
I've been in camp with Khabib.
Oh. No, well, that kind of hurts. I've had a few people say, oh, Mo looks good, mate. I like you growing it out. And then Pedro goes, yeah.
Were
mate,
they
you
young
just
cunts who
fuck
said
off.
that?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
It's Movember, mate.
The
Get in
young'uns
spirit of
like them,
things.
there's little...
I can't grow anything else.
Yeah.
well, I'm not... I think it looks good.
Oh, look, he's
thanks,
created a bit of tension in camp, boys. Don't let it get to us.
That was...
That was a good call.
Right,
good.
I can't believe I've never heard that.
I've
You going to use it now?
Probably.
fucking oath. I've found one here, boys.
Have you?
I fucking found
Juju.
one. Now this juju goes to the depths of the core of the show. Some paintings around the place.
hello.
Some RLC, the captain, like all of this stuff.
I know what's happening.
Just comes in. And we're heading to Caulfield Race 9, horse number 9, Warnie.
Oh, yes. I
Now,
knew.
SK.
there's one bloke who you want dishing out fucking nut when the time comes, when it's neck and neck, when it's fucking
Game's on the
anything.
line.
Game's on the line and you need someone to lift. It's fucking Warnie! So Warnie's going to do exactly that. He's paying $9 a win, $2.60 a place. Now, when it comes down to form, he's third up, and as Keto would say in his own words,
Stop it.
peaking.
Stop it.
He's won from 1/3 up, so he loves it as well. It's a soft track. He's 3 starts for 2 wins on soft. Look, I think the juju times form equals win. It's just simple maths here, boys.
It's a simple formula.
I'll be having 3 units a win, 2 units a place on the one and only Warnie, and I think Warnie just helps
Oh,
us
mate,
out.
you know what's going to be good is that when the print clip gets posted next week, look who's going to be right behind you.
Mate,
The fucking man
I
himself.
actually...
Go, bud.
Rub his little balls.
Sometimes things just line up, don't they?
It's fucking perfect.
Sometimes
mate.
shit just goes the way it should.
We've just given him the ball and
Yeah.
said, Shane, finish these cunts.
Yep, there's a few patches on the pitch. It's about 40 overs in. Someone's getting a bit too
A
comfortable.
few fucking footholes worn right in there,
Day
Shane.
4,
Hey.
wearing pitch.
Turn the cunt.
Right at the
Turn
dead.
it into the
Get
stumps.
rid of
Mate.
these cunts, Shane.
Send
But
them
could you
fucking
write a
wobbling.
script better than this?
You couldn't.
Nah, it's quite fucking biblical,
Warnie
isn't
is
it?
running on the second last week when we've just overtaken
We've
him.
just hit the front. The tails are up. Here
Yeah.
comes Shane.
Yeah,
Here he comes.
yeah. Now we bury.
Fucking we bury.
Yeah, now we start digging.
Now we
Fucking
bury. Right.
Oh, what's Rocket got?
What has Rocket got?
I hope he calls us something this week.
Yeah.
Punters, Queenslanders, Rocket Trophies raring to go. Old boys first, the shirt lifters.
Oh, we're back.
Rose Hill, Race 8, James Squire Festival Stakes.
Ooh, ooh.
Horse 7,
Ooh.
Zadaki.
Oh.
Gate 12, 4-year-old Bay Gelding. Me favourite jockey Berry on board.
Yeah.
Snowden the trainer. Loves the soft track, so let's hope there's a bit of moisture there. Let's go 5 units at $8 a win. Jump on him, stay hard.
That's great punny.
852.
850, yep, got it. Yeah, very interesting. Zadaki, yeah, the listener went there, didn't he?
He did. He fucking did.
It's nice.
Makes me know every rocket bet makes me
Oh,
nervous.
that's fucking against Mighty Ulysses, boys.
Oh,
that is against Mighty Ulysses.
That is huge, cunt.
That is against Pile It All In.
Oh, this is
Pile.
great. This is just fucking looking
Stop it.
unreal.
Boy, how's the fucking lip going to be tomorrow as well?
Oh, yeah.
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 I'm going to be in a team with Dad. And I was like, fuck you, cunt.
But see, the best part
Wear a
is the
mask.
whole day tomorrow we are winning.
Yeah, no matter
It doesn't get decided
No matter
halfway
what.
through the day.
They can say,
yeah,
wait
yeah,
till
yeah.
tomorrow. And I say, okay, well,
The golf
I'm
day's
winning
on
right
tomorrow,
now.
like today as you're listening.
Yeah,
So-
and that's when we'll be chirping
Yeah.
lip.
Well, yeah, apparently.
Chirping heaps.
Right. That was, yeah, I'm a bit nervous about that rocket bet.
I think I'm just nervous in general because of the fucking time of the year and
Oh,
what's
yeah.
going on. Doesn't matter what bet.
Look, I
Makes
hope
me scared.
everyone enjoyed the little special we had there with Annabel Neasham.
It was a
the
great interview, great chat.
Great interview. Loved chatting to her. Yeah, she was very good.
Very down to earth and genuine, which
Yeah.
is what you want from your trainer.
Even called herself a Reggie at one
She
point.
did.
So,
She did.
Look, hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, we'll be obviously Zamoya goes back into work next week. Goes back into the stable from he's with Shane Rose, who breaks him in, back doing some more pre-training, and then goes back in for his first full preparation with Annabel. So, looking forward to that. We'll keep you updated. The owners will obviously get updated as everything happens, and we'll do that on the show as well. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed that. She's all happening. We've got a huge weekend. Fucking the
oath
three
we
of
do.
us have got a massive weekend.
Yeah, 21st.
Off the back of
days,
the
golf days.
pub crawl golf too, I was talking to the host today, and he was
Are you
saying,
going to say this?
"Yeah,
Yeah, I just don't want to get fucking shat on and called fucking pussies.
no," because I said to H, I
Just
said,
tell
"Is
him to
this?"
fuck off.
I said, "There's a few blokes saying that this is fucking, impossible." I said, "I'm not scared. I'll drill it." But well, what's the go, mate? Is it like what's the rules here? And he said, "Nah, she'll be pots." So I think
Makes
it
a lot
makes
more
it a
sense.
little bit easier. Like I still would have went fucking guns
Had a
blazing
go.
into schooners,
Yeah.
but I mean pots. I think it's very doable with pots.
Like I said to you last night in a message, I said I'd probably be surprised at how much you'd actually drink if
Fuck
you go
yeah.
if you go the races. So you're into it at 10.
Yeah.
And then
Think
you go
of
the
when
races.
you're in loud clap mode, how much piss you're suling.
And that's the sun's up then.
Yeah.
And then imagine if you you stay out until 3 in the morning. So you've basically had what?
Loud
a lot
clap
of
grabs.
hours.
We might see loud clap grabs tomorrow if you played some good shots. No, foreign environment.
I'm definitely going to rip in tomorrow because I was on call for work last year and it sucked whole.
You got ground to make.
I got ground to make up.
Yeah, well,
But
how good's we will be ripping in quite early. We've got the confirmation of 7:50 a.m. happy hour starts.
Yeah.
And how good's the hole we've got? Little par 3 approaching the clubhouse.
Yes. Back
It's
towards the
Reggie's
clubhouse.
hole.
Yeah, it is
Reggie's
probably
hole.
the best par 3 on the course. There's a
Yep.
little smoker's deck. Everyone sits out and they can watch you.
It's a
You're
shotgun
slinging the
start, so
dart.
there'll probably be not many there.
Yes.
Especially depending on when you play that hole. But yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be a great day again, and I'll see you boys out there. Righto, thank you, Better, for putting on the show again.
Bloody
Fucking
oath.
oath.
This episode would have went a bit longer because I had 7 cracks at the dartboard.
That was great.
It was
Couldn't happen
good.
to a better bloke.
It made me feel
thanks.
quite good.
And we will see you on Tuesday for the sports show. Have a good weekend. Rip in.
Hooroo.